Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. In the previous episode we'd made great strides and taken on the first Don of the Tower of Barbs, Max. And we'd unlocked the next grade of fighters, grade 2. So let's see where you can see that. Is it here? Oh yeah. Next to the name and the class of the fighter you can see 2 stars. So we've got the second grade fighters. Now in this episode I'm going to be showing my tactics for leveling up a new fighter from level 1 onwards. And also I'm going to be talking about some side farming that I'm going to have to do like off camera. So I already picked up some items out of the bank, some weapons and armor. So when you make a new fighter they always start off with mask, and these are very weak and pointless, just kind of a aesthetic. Another thing we did last episode was we added Poison Eater decal, which is a difficult to obtain skill shroom trade decal from the Mushroom Magistrate, and it's very powerful, especially early on in the game. It provides infinite healing, and I'll show that off in this video. So let's see, I think we've got everything we need. Any healing items? Well, we got the grilled snail. So, Poison Eater. Once you got that decal, you don't really have to worry too much about healing. All you need is 1 live snail. I think I'll go and pick one up right now. We're level 1, but we start off with a good amount of stats, I'd say. So we could potentially deal with some higher floors. However, I think once you make a level 1 character you should probably not go up yet, because of the difficulty of enemies there. So I'd recommend, first thing to do, level 1 character, starting a new one, just go up to the first floor Ikigara. Get a lot of starting experience going through here. So we've made a lot of vertical progress and unlocked quite a few new floors on the main route up the tower. There are still a lot of side areas we have not yet explored. There are quite a few floors that are showing up, that show up as unexplored. Now, I don't know how much of that I'll be showing off in the Let's Play. I think I may have to do certain things off camera, like we've been looking for the blueprints for a couple of the main items, the main armor and weapons I'm going to be using in this Let's Play, and have yet to find many of them. I haven't found the murderous hockey stick blueprint yet. I haven't found the gear I'm gonna want to upgrade, the heavy hitter. So we bought the heavy hitter hats, but the other items we have yet to find. Excuse me. There we go. So I may have to do some off-camera blueprint hunting in the 1 to 10 area to find those specific blueprints that I'm wanting to upgrade. But then that's the grindy part of Let It Die. The grindy part is leveling up new fighters when you unlock the new grades of fighters, getting well, getting rid of your previous fighter grades and replacing them slowly with the next level of fighters. That takes a bit of grinding experience. And finding all the blueprints can also be a little bit of a grind. So where should we go? Let's see. I think I'll head to Kami Ikudoi, up to Hyakudori and Mokumagomi. So we will take this path. Now when upgrading a level 1 fighter, I'd actually recommend doing the routes Ikigara, Iwakawacho, Tamata, going all the way to the first boss and actually fighting and defeating the first boss because they give more experience. And after that's complete, I'd say take the elevator, elevator back. In fact, I'm just gonna do the route. I'm not gonna go the side path this time, but I will take the route I recommend when making a level 1 character. Hello, give me experience, thank you. Okay, so we've come across our first level, well, 2nd grade fighter, 2-star. What was that? Mother Jackal? Is that an insult? Take you out. Yeah, I'll just stick to the route that I'd recommend. That'll be easiest. Because the thing is, you want to return relatively quickly to increase your stats. You can climb up the tower as long as you want, but at this point we're still level 1, so we're also not killing enemies very swiftly. Thank you. Here we go, here we go. Umokaucho. So in this episode we're quickly going over the steps I take to start leveling up a new fighter from scratch. And I think next episode we'll be going into the new floors 11 and upwards. Or we might be doing some side content, some side exploration on these floors. We could do that. But between episodes I'd like to level up my fighters a little. So that'll be... is that a one shot? Yeah, that weapons become powerful with mastery. So, recommend heavily, make a new character level 1, go up to the first floor, climb all the way to 3, take out the boss, and then come back. And then you should have a good enough amount of experience to cotton. Ooh, thank you very much. Should have a good enough amount of experience to increase your level enough to farm even faster experience.
Hell yeah.
And from that point onwards, I'd say if it's the right day for it, if it's the Golden Beast day, go up to the Golden Beast floors and take those guys out, because they give you a ton of experience. Probably the fastest way of leveling up, using Golden Beasts. Wow. One of my weapons is too strong, and the other one's too weak. Got ya. Metal bat, I don't want you. Got your mastery fully leveled. Pick up some aluminium. Today just so happens to be Golden Beast today, so I may head over to those floors and use the beasts I find to level up my new fighters. Seeing as I'm going to have to replace all of my 1-star with 2-star fighters. So I'll be unequipping their weapons and gear. I'll be adding all of their resources they found into the bank. Then deleting them, which will also give me a good amount of slipium. Alright. Oh cool. Not gonna one-shot you, but you're dying now. Off you go. Hello. Picking up a fireworks launcher. Now, no, I'm gonna talk about that when we get there. I was gonna start on the new floors, but we'll see. We'll see when we're there. Guaranteed DIY ahead. Excuse me. Bloody mess. Hey. Okay, so the route we've ran now has been floor 1 to 3. Got to the first floor, well, the first mid-boss. We're gonna take him out. Blano. A good amount of experience. They also offer a good amount of ability points for leveling up weapons, but I accidentally killed him with the wrong weapon, so I didn't get any weapon experience. Head back to the waiting room. And this is what I'll do first thing when making a new fighter. Usually start off just by running up to the first boss, killing everything on the way, returning, and then I usually have a good amount of experience to level up the important stats. Being, I'll start off leveling strength this time, strength and health, but I'd say strength is more important. If you're planning to take hits, health is okay, but if you're planning to take enemies out quickly, then strength is important. So we'll level strength. Of course for physical attacks, so we can level that up to 9 times. We start off at 18 strength, which is, after leveling strength 1 level, we'd be as strong as our previous collector. And leveling strength up all the way takes us to the strength levels we would get with our 1-star striker, which is made for taking out enemies with a lot of damage. So that's great. We'll level up our HP, bringing us to 600. We could also level up luck, which increases the kill coin drops. I'll start off with leveling HP. So recommend strength first, so you can defeat things and gain experience faster. Then HP to survive. And I believe we're strong enough now to head to floor 6 and look for those snails. So let's go there. Also, wait a minute. Okay, I'll be going to Hyakudori after that. Hope we can find the snails pretty fast. Might just rush past the enemies and search for those snails quickly. Ding! We're done. Oh, hey! The room where you usually find snails is right next to us. This is perfect. And there's a snail. There are 2 snails. Wow, you guys are pretty tough. Sorry, you must die. Take you down a bit further with... Oh! No, don't kill yourself. Ah, you. So we've got Poison Eater. And what happens with Poison Eater is when we get poisoned, we'll heal instead of taking damage. And the earlier in the game you get this, the stronger it'll be for you. Because the earlier in the game you have less health. And this is an insane amount of healing you'll get early on. Like, we're only healing for 14 health per second, but that's because we're wearing an armor that's strong against poison. So this armor strong against poison is actually working in our detriment, because the amount of healing you'll get with an armor set which is weak to poison is 20 healing per tick. But we're wearing the DIY set which has got +9 to poison, so we'll take less poison damage, but we'll also take less healing from poison if we're wearing the Poison Eater decal, which what it does, recover HP slowly instead of poison damage. Eat a Doom Shroom to recover HP. Yes. Or pick up a snail, bring it with you, and you've got permanent health recovery. So I'll unequip my armor. That increases my poison defense. What you can do with the snail is you can throw it to put it on the floor, or you can drop it. I'll show the differences off. They're quite substantial. Excuse me. So when you throw a snail, it's on the floor and it takes a couple of seconds to start up. It's still not going. Yeah, now it's going. Now, if you drop a snail, they'll start off straight away expelling poison for much quicker healing. Now, the only downside to using the dropping snail method of healing yourself with the Poison Eater plus snail combination is if you drop a snail and you're in a confined space or you're close to an obstacle or scenery and you drop a snail, they'll actually place themselves on walls and other items, and then you cannot easily, well, sometimes you can recover them, but sometimes they end up being out of reach and you can't recover them. And this will happen just about everywhere. They'll stick themselves next to a item instead of on the floor. So if you're dropping snails, you always have to be in an open space. Now, if you do accidentally stick your snail to the wall, you can take another beast. It has to be alive, mind you. Take another living beast and throw it at them. Excuse me, why are you not working? So you throw it at them. Okay, it works. And they'll fall off the wall. So if you pick up any frogs or rats or whatever other type of beast and you want a snail, You just throw the live beast at the snail, which could be on the ceiling, it could be on the wall, and that'll knock them down. But we'll only need one snail to bring with us. And since we've got that, we're never gonna have to worry about healing again, because we've got our snail. And poison eater. Here we go. So from this point onwards, I'll be using the poison eater healing method. Now go down to floor 5, Hyakudori, and head to the golden beast floor. Now there's another golden beast floor which is actually not that difficult to get to, but it's floors 11 plus, so that'll be the next type of leveling up trick we'll be using. We're going to the other golden beast floor, which has beasts which give you much more, both gold for, well, kill coins for selling them, and experience for either killing them or eating them. We've unlocked this route from killing the boss, so we'll go there at some point. Plonk plonk. Excuse me. Some more scratch metal. Okay, looking for a down-facing escalator. This is the one, leading us to Kami-Ikudoi. Bye-bye. And then we'll look for a purple up-going escalator. Take us to the golden frog room. Now, I think I'll take this route like 4 or 5 times between this video and the next. The next video I'll be exploring some of the side floors. In fact, I'll try and explore as many side floors as possible in as short a time as possible. But first, I'll be farming the golden frogs in between videos so I can level up some ults. God. Took him out mid-roll. Doom Shroom. These heal us now. Om nom nom nom. Poison Eater, can't overstate how useful that is. Iron scraps. Now, it's not very necessary to have the golden beasts to level up, but the higher grade fighters you have, the much more difficult it will become to level them up, and it greatly speeds up the process of leveling up fighters if you have available to you some golden snails or golden frogs in your storage. Okay, so what have we got? Block plus. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna check that. Mastery for the fists. You could now guard against weapons with your fists. Was I previously not able to do that? Wow, that's news to me. I completely forgot about that. Plonk. Why do I... I always kill mice, but I forget I've got a quest to collect them. Damn it. What a waste. Okay, so we've got the Kiyojima, I believe is the golden frog floor. I think I'll go up to this floor once or twice off camera and get enough golden frogs to level up a couple of alts. Now I think the fighters I want to level will be, I'd like to have 2 collectors and then at least 1 striker leveled up to max level. Is that all? We're only finding 1 golden frog? It's gonna take a while to get everyone leveled, and it's gonna be that slow. Of course, if you're feeling at the game already, you need a small boost of experience before you really get going with a fighter, like we did. We went from floor 1 to floor 3 to get enough experience to level up our strength. And with that strength, we can easily kill enemies. So we don't have our proper defense or a health pool yet, or even stamina. But we do have the strength to take on enemies. Some waste oil, that'll come in handy. Come on. Actually... oh no, that does nothing. It's the L one that I need. Haha! Parried and riposted. Of course we've got infinite healing. All we need is a wide open area to drop our snail. We get poisoned, pick up our snail, and head up again. Overpowered healing strategy. We only found 1 frog this time. I think I'll go back and forth and pick up enough frogs to level up 2 other fighters. I'll do that between episodes. So, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I'll be exploring the side areas from floors 1 to 10 in the next episode, and the one after that will probably be us continuing on to 11 and above. See you then.